Hi Leo, this is Tanya Lee of Harmonia Tarot, and welcome to your monthly reading for May. Leo, if you're new to this channel and feel guided, go ahead and hit subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell twice so that you can be notified of all future updates. As a reminder, with all general readings, not everything is going to resonate for every single soul that's out there, so I'm asking you to take what resonates, leave the rest, and please utilize your own intuition when you are watching these, okay? And if it doesn't fit, don't force it. Absolutely don't force it. But if you want something more private and personable, go in the description box below. All of my information is there, Leo, to book a private reading. And I am catching up because there's lots going on here. All right, so how we're going to start with your general reading for May, Leo. We're going to start off with some oracle cards, and then I'm going to work my way into the tarot spread for the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. Leo, time is fluid, meaning that some of this, because I'm uploading these before May, some of this may have already happened. Others of you, it's happening as I'm talking. Some of you, it's going to happen down the road, so I do highly recommend you watch this in May again so that you can get the messages that are needed for you to hear. All right, so let's get started. Leo, calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascended masters as to what messages that you need to hear for the month of May. What do you need to know, Leo? We're going to pull an affirmation card first. What does Leo need to know? Am I letting fear stop me? Am I letting fear stop me? I feel like another sign had gotten this, but you know, they're all melding together. But this energy is very familiar, okay? Are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now? Are you stalling, freezing, or giving up? The juicy secret is that you are the boss of fear. You are unstoppable, but it's up to you to see that by taking action. Your action is to be brave and to do it scared. Choose one fear and move through it. You are in need of a hero. So that is who you will become. Becoming your own hero, getting through your own fears. This feels like a tremendous amount of anxiety. It feels like for some of you, Leo, this is a financial stress. Others of you, this is the fear of losing someone. Or if that you are alone, the fear of being alone. That's what I'm hearing. Let's see what additional messages that we have here with this. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say when we get in there. Flyer already. Envy, Leo. This is not feeling good enough. This is, you know, envy is jealousy. It's I mean, here's the thing. I'm trying to read this energy because it doesn't feel like this doesn't feel like another individual. This is almost being pessimistic about what others have versus you. Not realizing that you have the worth. Not realizing that you are actually the answer. Let's see what animal spirit is here with you. Let's see if we can get some clarity on this. Because this doesn't feel like someone's envious of you. This feels like jealousy in a level of like, why do they have that and I don't? Chameleon spirit, act as if. Chameleon spirit, act as if. There's transformation here. Some of you are wearing a false mask, and that's what I'm hearing here, Leo. This is about basically trying to fit into a square box when you're not a square. Like, this, you know, and the chameleon's good about hiding, right? Hiding and trying to, you know, work with the environment or the people around them to try to fit in. But there is something about you that is not fitting in anymore. And it's like you're trying to push out or take actions and go through fears about, you know, these actions could be about getting a new job or, you know, working on something new, right? But having fear or envious that other people who do succeed and do follow their heart, you're not seeing that. If this is a relationship, it's about this is about the fear of like not saying you're jealous of this individual, but you might see them moving on, see them doing their own thing, and you're like, how, I don't understand why I can't fit into this. Some of you might be in hiding if it's not, if this other individual is watching you. All right, let's see. Let's see what the tarot messages have to say here, Leo. Let's see if we can get some more clarity on this. Definitely a change. Here we go. I already have a flyer. We've got 2 here. We're going to stop. We have the 3 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, the King of Wands, the Chariot. Holy smokes here, Leo. The 7 of Swords reverse the middle of the month. The King of Cups reverse in the middle of the month. The 9 of Swords reverse the middle of the month, and followed by the Ace of Cups. Interesting. And the end of the month, we have the 6 of Cups, the 10 of Swords, the 7 of Cups, and Judgment. The overall energy of this reading is the Ace of Wands. All about a new beginning, all about desires, creativity, passion. You might be dealing with, there's a lot of fire here. They're all here, I mean, minus Earth, but you might be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius here, Leo, that's outside of you, okay? This could be your own energy too. But I feel like it's kind of a mix here, okay? Here's the thing. We have the 3 of Cups next to the Ace of Wands, and this is where I'm going with this, because when I first look at this first spread and thinking about, you know, just the level of the messages I'm getting about envy and letting fear go, this is about not reaching your fullest potential or wanting this, okay? Because the beginning of the month, I gotta tell you, looks really, really good. But it's the fear of not thinking that you're either good enough, or it's bringing you a lot of feeling a pang, okay? So some of you, this is definitely work related, all right? So 3 of Cups. This is all about celebration, coming together, joy, all right? With the 6 of Wands next to this, man, like, in your power, all right? Completely there. I have it all. Look how open this woman's arms are. I have it all, okay? This is victory. This is joy. This is being like, look at this. I got it all. King of Wands, taking actions to what you are. Maybe moving too fast. And maybe that's the situation. Maybe some of you are dealing with people who are envious to you. Or others of you, this is the level of being envy. It's almost like being envious of your own superpower here, okay, Leo? Because we have the Chariot, and this is about moving towards something. Very passionate, very fast, okay? But the middle of the month, we have the 7 of Swords reversed underneath the 3 of Cups. I feel that many of you have dealt with deceitful people in your life. I mean, it could have been an air sign too, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But people who've been deceitful for you, lied to you, weren't somebody that's trustworthy. With this reversed, it feels like the energy of letting that go, okay? But it's not having emotions anymore, cutting those people off here, letting that anxiety go here, because we have the King of Cups here who, listen, when he's shut down, he's not opening up his emotions, he's not being passionate, he's not being lovable, he's kind of like holding it all in, right? This feels like your energy. You might have water in your chart. Maybe it took you a really long time to surpass this fear, to be in this spotlight, because these cards are great in the beginning, all right? Letting all of that go to go towards the Ace of Cups. You're not in your head. You're not having anxiety. This is all stuff that I feel that you went through. But here it is, the Ace of Cups, right? But the blockage that's so weird to me is that I feel like you're heavily thinking about the past here. Because we have the 6 of Cups. So there's some emotional involvement here, a balance. This could have been a friend. This could have been an old, workplace. This could have been an old lover. But there's somebody here that it's like you can't get in your fullest potential or be in this sense of like, I'm okay, I moved on, without looking at back and being a little bit hurt by it again. Still having that betrayal, feeling like your back was stabbed, allowing this confusion to come into you here with the Seven of Cups, okay? Judgment here at the end of this. This to me, I think you're too hard on yourself. I think that you have gone through your fears. I think it's not stopping you. What's stopping you is this memory of this individual. They could have backstabbed you. They could have put you down. Someone who didn't lift you up, right? But you use this, you literally use this as your superpower to move on, okay? Could have been a third party situation, or like I said, if this is work related, that somebody, you know, that you have worked together with a party. But here's the thing, this is victory, okay? Maybe you got through the third party situation so that you could take actions to move on in your life, right? Took all the passions and actions to yourself to move on, away from the deceit, away from the unemotions, away from the anxiety, to get that Ace of Cups, which to me is self-love. This is the desire. This is saying you have it all. This is a lot of passion here. The confusion comes in with these cards, which are going straight down, and they really want to point this down to me. This is going straight down. Sorry, this is upside down. Straight down here, okay? So the joy here, but like thinking about all the deceit and thinking about this person in the past, all right? And I do feel like this is somebody that you were connected to in a emotional, fulfilling way at one point, okay? But they brought a ridiculous amount of anxiety to you, okay? Feeling betrayed, feeling backstabbed. You're still sitting here in this. It's like focusing on the emotions, focusing on the confusion. Maybe envious of them too, because they have moved on. If it is love related, they might have moved on with the other party, even though that you're actually doing much better. You might still be a little bit jealous on there, and that's where that judgment comes in place. This could be an old job too that somebody got a promotion on, and you're kind of like, seriously, you're judging them? Because there's three people here. There's three people here, you see? And this is definitely divine timing. I feel like this envy is like a... like, it's almost like you're... And we'll see what the validation cards say here, Leo. But it almost feels like there's going to be some kind of communication with this individual towards the end of the month, okay? When you are finally realize you have it all, okay? Ace of Cups is like, all right, I got it all. I'm not going to even think about this individual. It almost feels like you're going to get communication from this individual, and that's what really like throws you off again. Maybe the communication is not through this person, but through an outside party. Someone where you hear that kind of brings up old emotions and makes you feel jealous. But let's see. Let's see what we have here. I'm using the vice versa deck, and I do not do reversals on the vice versa. I just don't. Let's see what the outcome is on this. What additional message do we have? Oh, there's the Magician. All right. We have the Magician. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. We have the Hangman, and we have the Three of Hearts. Yeah. You've been really working on yourself, manifesting new starts, having all the tools that you need to get that Ace of Cups, okay? Trying to manifest a new start. It is taking you a really long time, Lee, to finally get that stability back on here. Now, we have our first pentacle here, too. So, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. This is extremely slow night here, Leo. This almost feels like the level of waiting for something that's more stable. And they're really showcasing me here the Hangman. Look at the people looking at you feeling stuck. I just feel like towards the end of the month, there is communication that is super slow regarding something that's a level of stability that brings up old it's like this person comes back and you're like, I feel so tied, and they're just watching me, and they're sitting here all free, and I'm sitting there like stuck watching them, and it brings up all of these old emotions again. Again, they're really pointing out third party, and this is primarily really for love. But if this is somebody coming back in regards to a job, because we got the Pentacle here, this is about news from an old place you used to work, that kind of makes you feel stuck again, or makes you feel like, whoa, wait a minute, I'm so successful at what I do now. Why am I even thinking about this place? Why are they even evaluating me? And it's like bringing up all old emotions again, all right? Being really well aware that someone else got something over you, okay? And really concentrate with the Magician card here about manifesting. It's really easily to manifest things that if you focus too much on, if you have that high anxiety, to bring in more anxiety, to bring in more of that heartbreak. But this is necessary to clean up. You know, with Judgment here and the Magician card, I just feel like there was some kind of karmic tie that you did not clear out, Leo, in the past that is coming up front for a reason. So this month, if this communication comes or is making you reflect on something, the fear that's stopping you is if you're good enough. You already are good enough. You got such good cards at the beginning of the month. You got the Three of Cups, the Six of Wands, the King of Wands, the Chair. That's something coming in super quick. The King of Wands about being passionate, driven. He's action-oriented. Six of Wands, this is all about victory. This is about I have it all. Look at this. The Chariot, something coming in super quick for you. It's like, I feel like once you got through this, like you were just like taking off, okay? Some of you, even this Chariot is about moving on, like you moved to a completely different location. Got away from all this sneakiness, this distrustfulness. But this just feels to me that this Magician card that's coming in, you're still manifesting something. And it's like out of nowhere, all of a sudden the slow night appears, okay? Like, oh yeah, there's that baggage that, you know, was supposed to bring me abundance at one point, but I waited forever. Look, they're even in the night. Like, I feel like in the night here, it's almost telling me that it's the unknown. Both night cards here, okay? So to me, this is almost close to moon energy, the darkness. You're in the dark about this. Well, not in the dark about it anymore, Leo, because I'm stating it, but this is about being aware of it, okay? You're not, you know, with the three of Swords here, this is about looking at it, being aware of it. It's not on this side of the card where there's somebody evaluating it from that side, going, what's going on here? This already happened. You know that this broke your heart. Now it's going through it. Let's see what healing messages we have on you. That's what this chameleon spirit is. Acts as if. It's almost like you finally have changed. You transformed, right? You can't fit yourself. You've transformed so much. You can't fit in that box anymore. You've outgrown it. You know it. You know that you've transformed and changed. But for some reason, there's bitterness and there's jealousy that they have something more than you do. And it's not true. It's not true, Leo. Let's see what we have here for you. Are you kidding me? Anger. Sting, the Wasp. 28, though, comes to a 10. So this isn't completion. This is here for you to be able to clear this. But, Leo, it's going to sting. These kind of emotions, envy, they sting. They sting. Even fear stings, right? It's like a numbness. It's going to bring up these old emotions are here so that you can deal with it. 32 comes to a 5 again, the struggle. The struggle. Look how you're going up the water. Even having the directions with the compass are really showcasing me here is that even with the compass, even with the directions that you were given, you're still trying to struggle, still trying to go up, even though that you know it's like, what is this? 40, we have retreat. Retreat. This is about going within. Some of you, the healing necessary is to release this anger, to release the struggle, to realize how far you have come. I mean, they really want me to showcase these cards to you, Leo, because this is your energy. You have really come a far, far way. So this message is to go within and to appreciate that. That's what this retreat is about. To let this pass through. Let it come out of you. This is part of the transformation, because you can't hold on to it anymore. You can't hold on to this confusion. You can't hold on to this betrayal. This is a completion. You have 2 10s here. I mean, we have the completion of here and this. This is over. You're not going to feel this way anymore. There's nothing to be confused about. All right, Leo, if this resonated for you, go ahead and hit like, comment below, and if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.